Every day is a new day. Every breath is a new breath. This is game science. When you enter into the house, onto this page, the Discord should be humble. There is no debate. Everybody will bring in their own questions. If others would like to tell us what they think of these questions, there is no anything that's impossible. Something that can be impossible, that when you come in with your algorithm, with your reference to show the improbability, not the possible improbabilities, but the concrete improbabilities, come in with reference. I like to play with, create, search out for algorithms, understanding how different parts of the clock work. The 24-hour day broken up into 24 hours, broken up into 20, 22, 18. The Vedic astrology and the daily chart astrology breaks up the astrological signs by 2 hours per sign. There are also 8 parts of the day of 3 hours. There are 6 parts of the day of 4 hours. So each one of these hours is made up of 60 minutes. There are 12 times 5 minutes. There are 20 times 3 minutes. There are 30 times 2 minutes. There are 15 minutes going 4 times. There is 5 times 12 minutes. There is 6 times 10 minutes. At 8 minutes, there is 7 times 8 equaling to 56. It would be 8.5 minutes. That is the way the matrix works. Or would it be 7.5 times 8? Right? Would it be 7.5 times 8 or 7 times 8.5? I'd have to think about that. I don't remember what that calculation is. 7 by 8 is 56. Yes, it's 7.5. So that result is in the electric moon, and it has one area. It has one area. Wow, this guy's going right through the light, right through a red light. Just kooky. So I try to find these algorithms, and where do these algorithms fit? Well, anything having to do with 1, anything having to do with 2, 3, 4, 5, and all the way up to the 24 hours a day. As well, we break down the days, right? 1 day, 2 days, and 3 days. And in 3 days, we have the cubic corners. There are 8 corners on a cube. Every corner has 3 areas. Although there are 8, can we use all the 8? If we used all the 8, it would be 8 cubes that would use 8 by 3 equals to the 24 for the 24 hours in a day. And it takes a single cube. It takes only a single cube to create 24 hours a day. Each part of the cube, each corner is 3 hours, and that's a 24-hour day. There are 26 blocks on a cube. So I'm going to be here a little later. I never, ever know if I'm going to connect, if I'm going to have the right mindset, how relaxed I'm going to be in order to vibrate. It's not everything that I've done over the last 20 years, but it's what I know today. Yesterday is yesterday. And today, the moment I am there is the moment I am there. Participate if we're looking to understand a holiday. Why is Thanksgiving on this day? Why is it different in Canada than in the US? Why do we have imperial systems? Weights and measures. Now, I don't have a lot of anything on the panel right now. I have a horrible tendency. I don't like that my back window's dirty, but I have a horrible tendency to, when I miss a book, I put a lot of notes all over the place, and I'm just catching up. And what my horrible tendency is the minute I see somebody else on, I put on my game gear, right? I put on my game gear, I listen to the conversation, and through the conversation, if it piques something that I connect with, I like to jump into the conversation. The minute I have something to say when somebody's talking, I'd like to jump in right away. I've picked up that vibration. I like to continue with that vibration. When I get onto others' channels, a lot of times I'm blocked, pushed into corners where I can't jump in. Sometimes when there's Discord on my page, any kind of Discord, if you're bringing it up something in the Bible, if you're bringing up anything that's going on in this world, why is this happening? If I listen to that Discord, I write down what you're talking about, and I see the depth within a word, the dime, the nickel, the quarter. I figured out the dime and the nickel. Sometimes I have a little bit of trouble. I know there's 25 pennies to a quarter. I know there's 2 dimes and a nickel. I know there's 5 nickels. I know we can have 4 nickels and 5 pennies. So you might laugh and think it's nothing, but it's part of the algorithm. They're using it all the time everywhere, except most people see it as MC squared, etc. Like when I look at MC squared, for me, it's hogwash. I see the letter M, I know it's 1,000. I see the letter C, I know it's 100. If I see MC squared and I use the 2 for the square of everything, right, that'll be 121,000. That's what it'll be to me. And then I would go 1,100. It would be 121,000. Okay, would be 121,000, and then it would be I think 122,100, and 122,000 of an MC squared. If you use it to words, it'll either be CC or it'll say Abba, meaning Father. When I see the word Sabbath, okay, I know that the S letter, the 19th letter, joins the bottom world, capstone, with the upper world, bringing in the number 19, the letter S. There's a double-digit reduction with the S in Pythagorean, which means you go from 19 to 10 to 1. Do we have to drop down to 1? What happens if we don't? What are the consequences? Or what will be created in that scenario? I'm still putting together some of the stuff. I like to call the ABCD as the capstone, and then bring back the balance of the numbers, stop at D, and then start at E, F, G, H, I, and then go back to A, B, C, D again, around. There would be 4, and then another 9 adding on. We needed, when you come into a business or something, you need to have the business existing. So therefore, the managers, the company, or if you buy a car, you come with the 4 tires, you become the driver of that car. So all these things related back to our creation. How did we become to be who we are? So I take all these mechanics, right, and I put it into game mode. How would I be able to create an anime where one anime, right, myself, creates all the animes, and every single anime in the game is who I am. I made it in my image, and then I teach the animes, right? I teach each of the animes what their possibilities, what they can do, and then I let them roam free. And as they roam free, they report all their information back into the game. They call it the analytics, and this is how I call it the God mode. Everything that's been divided up, yet everything gets associated as everyone is resting on the 7th day. Raphael, come join me at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and let's see what capabilities I have tonight. I'm always deceived before I begin, but you know what? It's been 20 years, and I just have to trust myself. And only by the questions can the beast within one be awakened, and awaken my beast, and join me tonight. Let's see what we can do. I like to be humble. I don't argue. I don't have the answer to all the questions. I only have the answers to the questions that I can create formation to and give an algorithm. Now, I don't know if I just missed my exit or not. No. Okay, I didn't. See you later. Let's see what's going on. Thank you for watching this video.